it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond. I am here today for another one of my missing mysteries. I do thank each and every one of you for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to, please like, share, and subscribe. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated, okay? So we are going to get right into today's reading. I did pull some cards. I did do a spirit reading as well for this young lady. If I need to pull further cards, then I will. Okay, I like to give you all an image of the individual that we're doing a missing mystery on. Okay, so this is going to be for Katelin Michelle Akens. Okay, Katelin Michelle Akens. She actually lived in, I believe, Arizona at the time, but she was visiting family in Virginia when she went missing, okay? So this missing mystery is going to be for her, okay, you guys? Now, Katelin Michelle Akens, she was 19 years old when she went missing, okay? She has blonde hair, blue eyes. Her height was about 5'4", and she weighed about 122 pounds at the time of her disappearance. She is female. She is white and or Caucasian, however you prefer it to be said. She had scars and marks that were on the body are as follows. She had 5 butterflies tattoos on her arm. She has 3 stars on her right foot. She has those gauge earrings in her earlobes. She has a navel piercing, a nose piercing, as well as a lip piercing, okay? So the situation at hand pertaining to the situation, the FBI, she is on the FBI's website, so at this point, the FBI do have access to this specific case pertaining to her, okay? So the FBI of Richmond has joined Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office in search for this missing woman, okay? And Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office is in Virginia, if you all did not know. So the details pertaining to her disappearance is as follows. 19-year-old Katelin Michelle Akens was expected to fly home to Arizona on December 5th of 2015 after visiting family in Spotsylvania, Virginia. Katelin has not been seen or heard from since the day she went missing and was last seen in the vicinity of Oakcrest Drive in Partlow, Virginia on December the 5th of 2015. On December 7th of 2015, a piece of blue luggage was located by the Virginia Department of Transportation from a roadside ditch. A wallet that was located inside had Arizona identification belonging to Katelin Michelle Akens. Miss Katelin Akens is a white female, like I told you all, with blue eyes. And at the time of her disappearance, she was 19 years old. She was 5'4" inches tall, 122 pounds, with blonde hair, blue eyes, okay? So I explained all that to you all. Basically, on this 6-year anniversary of Katelin's disappearance, the FBI Richmond Field Office and the Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office request the public's assistance in sharing this information. No bit of information is insignificant to any investigation. So I am happy to oblige and help FBI as well as Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Department or Office with assistance in this case, okay? It is very sad because there still was major betrayal, but I am happy to say, after doing the spirit reading, from what I've been able to find out, the powers that be do not have connections to this case, which is glorifying to me, okay? Because there are so many things that I usually find that leads back to individuals in power and different things, although there was quite a bit of betrayal that went on with this young lady, okay? The first thing that really stood out to me was the fact that this young girl was visiting her family in Virginia, okay? She was living in Arizona, okay? So anybody who has family who is traveling, okay, you are going to, if your family is flying in to see you, okay, you're going to pick up that, and you know they're coming, okay? You're going to pick up that family member from the airport, correct? Right. Okay. So what baffled me about this situation is it was never said. She was supposed to be leaving, flying back home on the day that she allegedly disappeared. Okay, guys? What baffled me about this is, why didn't her family members give her a ride to the airport? Okay? Because when I went over the situation, they was like, you know, she hadn't been seen, and she basically, she said to have never arrived to the airport to board her flight. She never boarded her flight, and she hasn't been seen or heard from since, okay? And so I'm like, one of two things happen. I'm like, first of all, first things first, you need to know, did a family member or somebody drop her off at the airport? If she was dropped off at the airport and then something transpired after that, you can go into that. But what you need to know first is, did she even make it to the airport? Okay? There are cameras all around the airport, on the outside, on the inside, on every angle of an airport. Okay? So if she was dropped off at the airport, you would have seen her arrive, get dropped off, you know, walk through the terminal, and maybe something happened and somebody lured her away or something from the airport, okay? So by you saying that she never boarded her flight, I'm assuming she never even made it to the airport, period, okay? Why? Because there would be surveillance showing her getting dropped off at the airport, getting ready to walk in or walking into the airport, and then you will be able to see, you know, what time she got there, what time she left out, anybody that she spoke with, blase, blase, bloom. Considering the fact they make it seem like she never even made it to the airport bothered me, because I'm like, what type of family would not drop their loved one off at the airport to see them off? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure these people have vehicles. Even if they don't, you could have paid for her a taxi. She could have caught a bus, whatever transportation that they have there to get to the airport, okay? Every state has transportation that services airport areas, you know, different things like that. There was several different ways that she could have made it to the airport if a family member did not take her to the airport, okay? Then I said, well, since the family did not take her to the airport, nobody bothered to get her a taxi, get her on a, like a city bus or something to get her to her next port of destination or whatever. I'm like, this girl must have had to hitchhike a ride with a complete stranger in order to try to get to the airport, okay? So I found that very suspicious. I'm like, because you as a family, if you have vehicles, why wouldn't you give your family member a ride? Why would you allow them to have to hitchhike a ride with a stranger to get to the airport? Okay, so I found it very suspicious. When it comes to law enforcement, I don't understand why you all did not, with your professionalism, because I don't take you people to be dumb or ignorant or anything like that, but that's one of the main things that sticks out to me. You should have questioned the family more, because as a detective, I definitely would have, okay? Why is it, what happened, what went on that you all couldn't make sure that your family member got to the airport? How do you just allow your family member to take off on the day that they're supposed to be catching this flight home and don't see them off? You know what I'm saying? Like, this person had to hitchhike, had to get a ride with a stranger just to go to the airport. And so, yeah, that was very suspicious to me indeed. On the FBI's website, there are 2 video clips which can be found on YouTube. One of her sister one of her mother. Both of these individuals, I watched both of those video clips, you know, and they just basically kind of talked about, you know, their relationship with this young lady, you know, what went on, you know, pertaining to that day, and it didn't sit right with me. Okay, I felt like that there was something that wasn't being said, or something, it was just off. Okay, I can read body language really well, and they were just off, okay, with their communication. Okay, which again, as a trained detective, you all should have been able to pick up on and question these people more pertaining to this young lady. Okay, so I'm going to get into it. Okay, I guess I will start with the tarot, and then I will go into the spirit reading. Okay, the first card we have here is the King of Coins. Okay, this is someone who is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual, very grounded, stable, secure, a person with a lot of money, very financially stable and secure individual. Okay, this is somebody who is a major factor in this situation. Okay, the next card we have here is the Five of Cups, which talks about sadness, loss, misery, of some kind. Okay, some type of a loss. Okay, and as you can see here, okay, you have this man that is standing here, and it's like he's waving by, type of thing, looking off into the distance here. Okay, what looks like he's looking off into like this river area here. This is water here, a forest, grassy type of area. Okay, so there was some type of sadness and loss. Okay, the next card we have here is the Three of Swords. Now this talks about heartache, this talks about pain, this also talks about loss. It could speak to just pain, suffering, heartache, heartbreak, a loss. Okay, misery, pain, type of energy. Okay, which is very interesting, sitting right next to the Five of Cups. Okay, the next message we have here is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups talks about reflection, excuse me, looking over the past, reflecting back over. It talks about reflection. Okay, so you could be thinking about the past, thinking about past things, past people, past dealings, pertaining to a certain situation or something like that. Okay, and then we have here the Seven of Swords, which talks about lying, cheating, stealing, being sneaky, manipulative. Okay, getting away with something. Sneaking off with something. Okay, I have some clarifiers here, but I'm just going to let you know. Okay, there was a situation that happened with Katelin Akens. Okay, Katelin stole something. Okay, she stole a large amount of money. Okay, there was a conflict. Okay, that caused her, which is the main cause of her disappearance. Okay, Katelin was being very sneaky and manipulative. She stole something. Okay, and there was a retaliation because of what she had done. Okay, and this is the reason for this sadness, for this loss, for this heartache, this heartbreak here. Okay, the sadness, the loss, the heartache, heartbreak, okay, was because of her death. Okay, because of the entire situation that went on. Okay, this reflection was of them thinking back upon what happened here. Okay, so let's go through the clarifiers. To clarify the King of Coins here, okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, this talks about somebody who is in mental conflict. Okay, anxiety, sleepless nights. Okay, somebody who is being haunted, taunted, Maybe being attacked by other forces. Okay, this is someone who is very anxious, very worried, um, in mental conflict over something that happened, something that they've done. Okay, this person plays a big part as to what happened to um, Katelin. Okay, to clarify the Five of Cups here, we have the Ten of Coins. Now, the sadness, this loss was due to a large lump sum of money that was stolen. Okay. To clarify the Three of Swords here, we have the Ten of Cups. This lets you know that this heartache, this heartbreak, this pain, this misery, this sadness, this loss had something to do with the family. Okay. You have two tens here. Okay. 10, 10. You have the Ten of Coins with the Ten of Cups. This lets you know that a large lump sum of money that was stolen, okay, and it has to do with her family, okay. Not to mention she was 19 years old at the time. 1 and 9 is 10. You have 10, 10, 10, okay, which breaks down to a 3, okay. Tens talks about endings, completions, and things like that, okay. To clarify the Six of Cups here, we have the Five of Wands. There was competition, there was conflicts, fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements pertaining to this situation, pertaining to this competition was within the family. This conflict was about this large lump sum of money, okay? And to clarify the Seven of Swords here, we have the Strength card here, okay? Now, the Strength card can talk about many different things. Of course, it can speak to a person being strong, having strength. It can talk about force in a situation, okay? But there was lies, deceptions. There was a theft of a large lump sum of money. This family is involved in the disappearance of Katelin Akens, okay? So I'm hope that the right people can hear this, okay? The Sheriff's Department in Virginia as well as the FBI, you all definitely need to go back to the family. They know exactly what happened to this young lady and they are responsible for it. At the bottom of the deck here, we have a King of Wands and we have a Queen of Swords. I feel like that these two individuals are Katelin Akens' parents here, okay? And sitting behind them is the High Priestess, okay? Which talks about there's things that are has been hidden. There's secret information, secret knowledge pertaining to the situation, and these two individuals know exactly what happened. This family hurt, harmed, caused Katelin Akens to disappear, okay? I am letting the FBI as well as the Sheriff's County office in Virginia know this, okay? And Spirit is coming through with the Ace of Swords behind this, telling you that this is truth, this is clarity. If you follow what I'm telling you, you will find victory in being able to close this case. I assure you. And at the end of the day, you have no leads. Even if you don't believe in me, even if you don't believe in what I'm saying, considering the fact that you have no leads, what would it hurt you to look, okay, into this? Because I'm telling you, this is matter of fact, okay? So guys, I'm gonna go into the spirit reading here. It's very plain and simple what happened here, but I'm gonna go through what I have here. I asked my spirit guides, was Katelin Akens dropped off at the airport by her family? My spirit guides tell me no. I asked my spirit guides, did Katelin Akens have to hitchhike for a ride to the airport? My spirit guides tell me yes. I asked my spirit guides, did Katelin Akens get in the car or accept a ride from a stranger? My spirit guides tell me no. I asked my spirit guides, was Katelin Akens abducted? My spirit guides tell me no. I asked my spirit guides, was Katelin Akens human sex trafficked? My spirit guides tell me, well, to be quite honest, I'm always honest with you all. I got mixed answers, okay? Which I was able, so I got a yes, and then I got a no, okay? But you have to understand, I had just asked, was she abducted? Abducted means to be taken, okay? And I got a clear no, okay? So on being human sex trafficked, I got a yes, then I got a no, and then I went on to ask some further questions to get further clarification to find out exactly what I needed to know, okay? I asked my spirit guides, did Katelin Akens' family do something to hurt her while she was visiting? My spirit guides tell me yes. I asked my spirit guides, was Katelin Akens run over by mistake while walking and or hitchhiking to the airport? My spirit guides tell me no. So she wasn't picked up by anybody. She didn't get in a car with a stranger. She was not abducted, okay? Nobody came through too fast and accidentally hit her, and, you know, just because they were scared, sped off and left her on the side of the road or anything like that, okay? She wasn't hit by anybody, as far as with a vehicle, you know, while she was walking or anything. I asked my spirit guides, my spirit guides tell me that Katelin Akens was killed by one of her family members, okay? My spirit guides tell me that Katelin was killed by a man. There's several family members involved, okay? But I get father, I get brother, okay? But the entire family is in on what occurred, what happened. They all know about what happened, and as a collective, as a family, they were all in on it, okay? My spirit guides tell me that Katelin was killed over money. My spirit guides tell me that Katelin's family knew that she was murdered, and was already deceased and dead when they called the police, when they made false claims about her being missing, okay? So they lied to police, they lied to authorities, they knew exactly what happened to her. My spirit guides tell me that Katelin stole some money, a large lump sum of money, and the family killed her about it, okay? My spirit guides tell me that Katelin's family buried her body somewhere as well. My spirit guides tell me that Katelin is buried somewhere on her mother's property, okay? So if the authorities go back out there in search, there is some type of makeshift grave where Katelin was built, okay? I'm not sure if her family, you know, still live in the same area. You know, maybe they own their home or their land or something like that, because, you know, that would be kind of risky to do, especially if you don't own the land or whatever. But I guarantee you no authority figure thought to go out and search the parents' home, considering the fact that they stated that she had left, okay, heading to the airport. But her body is at her family's property, her family's residence, okay? I specifically got the mother, okay, because I don't think all of her family members stay together. I think a lot of them stay in that area, but I specifically got from my spirit guides that Katelin is buried somewhere on her mother's property, okay? My spirit guides tell me that Katelin was shot. Also, my spirit guides tell me that after Katelin stole the money, after she stole from her brother or her family, it was said that the money that was taken from the brother, okay? And then there was this big uproar, you know, amongst the family and different things, okay? But after she stole this money is when Katelin left in a hurry. And she left hitchhiking to get to the airport as fast as she could, okay, is what my spirit guides tell me. My spirit guides tell me that Katelin's family, specifically the dad, left in a haste, in a hurry to catch up with Katelin. This is after she left, while she was hitchhiking and walking. He got in a vehicle and basically hunted her down, found her, okay? At this time, this family member attacked her while, you know, when he caught up with her, this family member attacked her while on the side of the road. Um, he killed her, he shot her, okay, and he took her body back to their house, okay. Katelin, so again, Katelin's dad caught up with her after she left to confront her about what she had done, about what had went on, okay. There was an attack, there was a scuffle, there was an argument. Katelin ended up being shot, okay, in the process. And like I said, Katelin's body was taken back to the house. My spirit guides tell me that Katelin was attacked on the side of the road, okay. The luggage was thrown about the way it was, in efforts to look for what it was that she had stolen, okay, and also to make it seem like as if, you know, some she just disappeared into thin air, for something to be found of hers to make it seem like, oh, she was walking this away, okay. Because you have to ask yourself, if a random stranger like picked her up or whatever, and she would have accepted a ride from this random, you know, stranger or whatever, her and her belongings would have gotten in that stranger's vehicle. And if that stranger had attacked her or done something to her and then thrown out her body, discarded her body in some type of way, they would have also threw out her belongings, okay. But remember what I told you, there was nothing in the suitcase except for her wallet, okay. Hold on, guys. I apologize for the interruption, guys. I had an unexpected visitor, unannounced, pop up at my house. One of my stalkers. Y'all know I'm a target. Yeah, okay. So, where did I leave off, guys? Okay. So, like I said, Katelin was attacked on the side of the road, okay? That's where this altercation went down. She was then taken back to the family's home or whatever. My spirit guides tell me that it was a father, whether this is her real father or a stepfather or something like that, that did physically assault her, attack her in a way, okay, and winded up killing her, okay, on the side of the road, okay. After the father killed Katelin, he brought her body, like I said, back to the house where they lived, where they stayed, this property, this area, or whatever. And my spirit guides tell me that Katelin Akens' family, they made a pact with one another. They swore to never tell the truth about what really happened to her, guys, okay. So, at this point, I would definitely tell the authorities that they need to be talking to the family. Again, they need to search the family's property, okay, in order to recover Katelin's body, okay, guys? Because that's where she will be found. She needs to be laid to rest properly, okay? Because this is very sad. This is very heartbreaking. I understand people make mistakes, okay? Sometimes people make bad mistakes or whatever. Nobody is perfect, but nobody deserves to be hunted down and killed for any reason, okay? And, you know, multiple people are involved here, from this King of Coins here to this King of Wands, this Ace of Swords here. All these people are involved, are in her family, and knows exactly what took place, exactly what happened and was done to her. With the High Priestess here, like I told you all, there are a lot of lies or a lot of secrets that are being kept, things that are hidden, okay? And like I told you, Spirit has come through and said that I've given you, you know, intuitive, psychic, detective truth pertaining to the situation, okay? So I would hope that the right people, the authorities, would look into this, okay? When you have no leads in a case, it does not hurt to look into this, okay? I don't do this, you know, for some type of fame, fortune, attention, or anything like that. I do this because I honestly care. And this was definitely an injustice, okay? You don't have the right to take somebody else's life, you know, whether they made a mistake or something or not, okay? But there's something that definitely went down at that house, that went down with her family, okay? And her family is responsible for her disappearance, okay? But sadly to say, Katelin is no longer with us. We have murderous mother here, okay? Her mother wanted her gone, for sure, okay? Her mother definitely wanted her gone. Katelin could have had some addiction issues as well, which is, you know, why she took, you know, money to, you know, support her habit or something. We have toxic family members here, okay? Y'all, the family is involved in this situation, no doubt, okay? And authorities need to go back. Don't just take these people word for what they're saying. At the very least, you know that she was there to visit her family. Really and truly, her family are the main suspects. They were the last people to actually see her, to know, you know, of her being there, and so on and so forth, okay? So the authorities need to definitely look into this. I do hope that the information provided, they could be satanic sellouts as well. I do hope the information that I have provided will help the authorities to solve this case, to recover her body in any way possible, okay? Because I'm a target, I know that people in power are listening, are watching, and everything, and so I'm hopeful that when it comes to a situation like this, which is why I started doing this anyway, that you know, the information gets to the right person, okay? Because this is definitely unfortunate. And yeah, there was some type of addictions. She could have had addictions, which is why, you know, probably drug addictions, okay? I feel like she had, yeah, there was definitely a lot of family secrets as well within their family. I definitely feel like that, yeah, murder here. She also has some hidden childhood traumas of some kind, okay? That could be a part of the, that could be very well be a part of the family secrets and things, okay, guys? But for those of you who are listening, who are watching, who have power and authority of some kind over this situation, I would hope that you all would look into this information that I have given you today to at least try to recover this young lady's body. So she could be laid to rest. Okay. She definitely didn't feel like she could trust anybody. I do believe she did this because she do have drug addictions. Okay. Some other addictions as well. But she had a very toxic family. Okay. She had a very toxic family. I'm just going through some of my other cards, guys, to see if I get any other messages for you all pertaining to this situation. And this really kind of explains why, you know, the family didn't give her a ride to the airport. Somebody clearly had transportation in that family. They could have easily given her a ride to the airport. Just ask yourself. I mean, that is red flag number one, okay? You're not going to go and, you know, nobody, if you had a family member that stayed out of state and came to visit you, when they got there, you know, you would know ahead of time. So when they got there, you would pick them up at the airport. Okay, and when they got ready to leave, you would see them off. You would take them back to the airport, okay? But, you know, because she had took this money or something, she took off. She took off. We have here selling ass for the devil. She could have been doing some strange things for money as well in her life. That doesn't necessarily mean that that was what was taking place on the day that, you know, she disappeared or whatever. But it's definitely something that she partook in, what it seems like here. Spirit, are there any other messages pertaining to Katelin Akens, missing 19-year-old? Okay, guys. I think that's all the messages we have here. Let me check some of my other cards. We got they don't care about us fell out, okay? So, she probably felt like her family did not care about her at all. And because of her addiction, she probably just didn't care that, you know, didn't care about taking anything, taking what she wanted, or whatever. So, okay, guys, doesn't seem like there's any other information that is coming out. Spirit is telling me that I've given you all the information that you need pertaining to this situation, guys. We have forest here, okay? So where they buried her could be in like a foresty, very grassy type of area on their property, near their property or something, okay? But that is where she's, okay, I see river here. Okay, so it could be a forest area, a river area near their property where she is. Remember the Five of Cups? If you look at this, you see how it's dark outside, but these are all trees and different things, like a foresty type of area all around here. And this right here is water. That's the moonlight there or whatever, okay? She's somewhere in a forest area, buried in a forest area, but near some type of stream of water or the river or something. And it is close to, or like, you know how sometimes people's houses be like right in front, like the stream of the river or something might be behind their home or something like that. Yeah, we have your family has lied to you about everything, question everything you've been told, okay? So there definitely was family issues with these people, okay? But there's, like I said, there's forest areas alongside some type of a river or something that's close to her family's home is where they disposed of her, okay? Where she can be found. Okay, guys, let me see if anything else comes out pertaining to this case. And I'm going to wrap these messages up. It says no friends here. Too many fake and phony, fraudulent. They're liable to be up to something, okay? You know, she didn't really feel like she had friends. She didn't seem to have a close bond or relationship with her family like that. She kind of felt like they were up to something. That could be what she was thinking, what she was feeling at the time that these things occurred, which also, you know, is also the reason why she probably just didn't care to, you know, take what she wanted and run off with it or try to. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, that seems to be all the messages that we have here pertaining to this situation. Like I said, I do hope that the information provided would shed some light with the authorities. Okay. This is a very unfortunate situation. I was actually Really glad that this really didn't kind of lead back to the powers that be. But I mean, it's still unfortunate. It's so sad that, you know, a family would do this to their own, you know, family member, to their own loved ones, okay? Yeah, with the her luggage and things, it was definitely staged. It was set up like that to be found at some point in time like that, to you know, go along with the story, um to go along with the story that, you know, she just kind of vanished and went missing, you know. There's definitely competition and conflict, jealousy, and things like that, as well. Spirit is saying that she has crossed over, though. She is no longer with us, okay? Um, okay, guys. I'm just checking for any extra messages I can share with you all pertaining to this situation. We have family disloyalty here. No friend of mine, no kin of mine. That's how the relationship was between them. No matter what these people tried to say, there was definitely competition and conflicts with them, okay? There was family disloyalty. There was jealousy and envy. There was betrayal and everything, okay? And I'm telling you, the family is the reason, the cause for Katelin Akens' disappearance, and authorities need to know that, okay? You need to question these people. You need to search that property, at their property, around their property, and in that area, okay? Because Katelin Akens never left. We got money hungry gold diggers here, okay? So, you know, I told you this is definitely a situation. It was about money. Okay. Yeah. I feel like they had a gathering or a get together, a party, some type of celebration while she was there visiting. Maybe because she was visiting, maybe, you know, they called over the, you know, family and friends and things like that to celebrate while she was there. Um, and this is probably how she got her hands on or access to this money or something like that or whatever. But she tried to take off like right after that. And you know, there was this conflict, this problem, okay? This attack that happened to her, it was sudden. It was, you know, it was just all of a sudden attack, that happened to her, okay? Okay, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like they had some type of a get together or celebration or party because she was there visiting. They probably called over family and friends and things like that, and they hung out like the night before, the day before, or some point in time throughout the time while she was there. And this could be how she got access to the money, or you know, whatever the situation may be, okay? But there's definitely things that went down, that went on. Yeah, this was a house party that they had, okay? There was definitely things that popped off, okay, after that house party, and she wanted to try to take off right after that, okay? And things just went all wrong, okay? Okay, guys, that concludes the messages for Katelin Michelle Atkins. I do hope that this information has provided you all the you know, the leads, the information that you need in order to solve this case. I hope that Katelin's body is recovered and she is able to be laid to rest properly. Okay. I thank you all for listening as well as watching. If you would, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. If there's anybody who would like to donate to the channel, you can also do so through Cash App, which is $TiffDiamond36. Okay, I thank you in advance. That is greatly appreciated. Okay, because you will help me to grow and to glow this channel and assist me in healing and helping as many other people as I so possibly can. Okay, so I thank each and every last one of you all for that. For those of you who like, for those of you who watch, for those of you who choose to donate. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. And I really hope that those who are wasting their time gang stalking and harassing me, listening to me, that you get this valuable information to the authorities that it needs to get to pertaining to this, so they can look into the situation. Okay, because I feel like this girl's body can be recovered, can be found, and I'm telling you, her own people are involved in this and have all the clues that you need pertaining to the situation. Okay, guys? So as I always tell you all, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, and keep some protection on you guys, okay? Y'all be safe out here. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. And until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste.